Oh no!
Bye-bye now. Ah, Luffy, would you like to go for a walk?
Not today, Toots. Something's afoot. I can feel it in my paws that something's gone down. What's this? Oswald P. Bear, murdered! My dearest friend and oldest colleague. Oh, I had to get to the bottom of this for justice if it was the last thing I snuffed out. Who could have done such a thing to such a high society family man? I had bigger fish to fry than sit around being adorable all day. I'd seen enough Donald Duck Private Eye to know my stuff. Oswald had a wife, so I went to see her first.
Oh, my dear poor Oswald. Said he won't be around no more. Not like I saw him at Tuesday night family dinners. Oh, such an ice-cold fate.
You seem really upset. For a suspect.
He sure couldn't be trusted, but he sure was rich. The perfect breadwinner and the perfect man for my arm. But don't look at me. I'm just a sad, grieving widow, married to a high society man and yet dripping in gold, never in diamonds. No, sir, he had other ideas for his most valuables. But that's all changed now. Only the riches in my purse can fill the hole in my heart. Oh, my husband. Oh, reduced to a widow.
I knew from the moment I saw her that she was suspicious, but it's too cliché, there had to be more to this tragic tale. This murder was calculated, so what else was more probable than the local mafia, Plush E? But no, sir, I may be a puppy, but I ain't no fool. These cats were bad, and I didn't want any blood on my snout. The last guy that was sniffing around in their business lost more than just his sniffer, and now he's in the gutter with the rats. These guys aren't to be messed with, especially their big, bad, terrifying leader, Pippi the Bear.
Fight me in real life! You wanna piece me? Fight me in real life, 1v1!
I tried to interview the upper-class citizens, the ones closest to the crime. Didn't talk much, typical high society toys, so that's when I conducted individual interviews.
Little cousin, did you do this?
Believe me, Toots, this ain't the work of no baby. Bear told me he was just always sneaking around, and always left card night early on a Tuesday. But where to? Not home to charge off for dinner. I asked Miss Pinkie Pie what her alibi was. It was a usual Tuesday night, she said, except figure skating practice was cancelled, since their star skater didn't show up that evening. Where were you at 7 p.m. Tuesday evening?
Are we done here? Cha-Cha, I never wanted to see your face again after you kicked me out of the social banquet. What are you doing here?
Follow-up questions with Detective Luffy. What did you expect when you kept giving eyes to my husband over the souffle? I'm surprised you're free for an interview with your late-night hours usually spent floozing around town.
Your husband? Your husband? Some husband? For your information, I found all I gave him. And it's not all he gave me.
Oh, no, not you. He wouldn't. He couldn't.
Because he loved me. Not as much as I loved him, it seemed. Always saying he'd leave you. Always the coward to do it. Well, if I couldn't have him, no one can. No one can.
Cinderella's blade was as crooked as her lack of an alibi. I heard everything from my office, and behind bars she goes. The lesson I've learned here is no matter who, never trust the hand that feeds you.
You're the treat! You're the treat! You're the treat! What's the treat? You're the treat! You're the treat! Subscribe to Tia and Domi. We might make you hungry, but that's okay. We love videos for nothing. We may be frightened, but we're too great. It's fun and love with everyone. Stuff to make us laugh and sing that things not worthwhile. But sure, the extra money I found my friends will be right back like and they're right. We're so slow to make so close. We're going down for more ridiculousness.